Hey everyone, this is Nori coming at you from the work in bipolar depression column at HealthyPlace Mental Health. And today I want to talk to you about keeping motivated on the job hunt when you have bipolar disorder. Fun stuff. Now, the job hunt can be really demoralizing even if you're a neurotypical person. I think we have all, at some point or other in our careers, when we've been looking for jobs, have had to deal with getting turned down for positions that you know that you're qualified for. Sometimes recruiters just ghost you for, one reason or the other. Being met with months of silence sometimes. And all this can be really stressful for a number of reasons, not least of all because we need to pay our bills. Um, but when you have bipolar disorder, in addition to, the normal levels of stress that job hunting causes for, I think it's safe to say, most people, when you have bipolar, you also run the risk of heading into a mood episode while you're on the job hunt. This has happened to me before. When I was fresh out of college, I had a really hard time finding gainful employment, fresh out of school, and it brought me down pretty deep into depression. And it got to the point where it was almost impossible to motivate myself to job hunt, even though, obviously, I had to. And then conversely, sometimes it would also put me into a manic episode because, sitting in front of the computer and getting completely overwhelmed with all the job boards, all of, thousands of postings, having to submit individual applications over and over and over, customize my resume, occasionally send cover letters. It was really overwhelming. And it would get to the point where my brain would become so hyperstimulated and so restless, especially just getting, frankly, bored with repetitive job hunting tasks over and over and over, and it would start to crave extra stimulation. And that would sometimes tip me over the edge into mania. So it was one of those, darned if you do, darned if you don't type situations. Now, I am fortunate that now I am in a pretty good place when it comes to employment and my career. But I say all of this to emphasize that I understand how frustrating the job hunt can be when you have bipolar disorder, because I've been there. So today I would like to offer you a couple of tips for keeping motivated while you are job hunting and living with bipolar and learning to heal and to cope. The first that I would suggest is get really honest and clear with yourself about what you want out of your career. What do you want 5 years from now? Where do you hope to be 10 years from now? And sit down, make a plan. It's okay if you change it later. This is just a roadmap to get us started. But sit down, get honest, make a game plan, and then only apply to jobs that are in alignment with that plan. This will save you a lot of time because you're not applying for stuff that you have no interest in. And the jobs that you do get will be more tailored towards building the career that you actually want, which of course is great for your mood, among other things. The second thing I would suggest is set really strong boundaries around your job hunting. Now, what I mean by that is, they say that when you're looking for a job, that has to be your full-time job. That strategy has never worked for me. Again, that would be something that would send me down a rabbit hole into a mood episode. So what I do instead, whenever I'm in between jobs and looking, instead of just sitting in front of the computer all day and bombarding myself with job hunting tasks, I set a certain number of jobs that I want to apply to per day, and then I block off a specific amount of time to fill out applications, brush up my resume, all that good stuff. That prevents me from getting overwhelmed and burned out. And I also keep a spreadsheet to help me keep track of the jobs I've applied to, when I applied, when I heard back, if I heard back at all, um, the name of the company, name of the position. I also insert a tab on why I would be good at that particular position, just, to keep my confidence up. So budgeting your time and also keeping track of your progress is going to be really important for keeping motivated and organized while you're job hunting. And the third thing is reward yourself. Give yourself some grace. Job hunting is hard. It's hard even for neurotypical people. And when you have a mental health challenge like bipolar, it's even harder. So reward yourself for meeting your job hunting goals. Have your favorite coffee, spend time with, your best friend, your pet, whoever. Watch your favorite movie. It's okay to give yourself time to process and recuperate and have fun while you're doing something that can be really stressful. So those are what I would suggest for staying motivated while job hunting with bipolar. It's rough. You got to play the long game, but I believe you can do it. So if you have any advice to share about job hunting while working and living with bipolar disorder, feel free to drop me a line in the comments. And I will see you in my next vlog. Okay? Bye, everyone.